is a light that casts away darkness. It finds its way into every heart. Pour forth your soul like water flows to sea. Then we will be all we're meant to be. If we just started with a whisper, just enough to hear the sound, maybe it will bless the earth until we shout out loud. Shalom,
I am Rabbi Shaul Praver. You're watching Rabbi Rock. We're here today with high school students that are very concerned about the situation in the Sudan, Darfur, and the genocide that's been taking place there. We seem to be concerned with many different parts of the world, but we seem to have a deficit of concern for the plight of the people in Darfur, the genocide that's taking place there. And the question is why? You know, the Janjaweed, those are the militia, they have very primitive killing instruments, maybe machetes, maybe rifles, but nothing too fancy. 10,000 NATO troops could end that genocide tomorrow if there was the will of NATO and the will of Americans to stop this horrible situation. As Jews, having suffered the Holocaust, 6 million people, we said never again. And we meant it not only for ourselves, but we meant it for all of humanity. And yet it has happened. It has happened in Rwanda. Those of you that have seen the movie Hotel Rwanda, you know about that. If you haven't, go see the movie. It's very important. And it's happening now again. How are we going to stop it? We don't want to just make these shows here for our own glorification. That's not what we're doing here. We want to make the show to stop the genocide in Darfur. And that means picking up the phone, calling up your senator, and tell them that we should send troops, or NATO should send troops, to protect these people. And so I'm very angry about that, and we should all be angry. If we're not angry and frustrated about it, there's something wrong with us, because we know about it. It's the information age. We have images. We know of the carnage. And it's a problem for our humanity. And religiously, Judaically speaking, it's a problem for the fact that we are made in the image of God. We have to fulfill the image of God. If we allow these people to die, then we have tarnished the divine image that we have been given as human beings. We have not heard the cry of young people crying in horror for their lives. We have to hear. We have to awaken ourselves to this right now and pick up the phone and put a stop to it. And call it what it is. It's probably for financial reasons that we don't do something about it, because there's oil in those fields where those people are being displaced. And that is just disgusting. If we will allow the genocide to happen because of a financial gain, then we have lost our humanity. We have lost our divinity. We can't allow that to happen. Their loss is the loss of our very image being created in the image of God. You are watching Rabbi Rock. We have here very talented people here that are advocating and educating the general public about the situation, and I'll allow them to introduce themselves. We'll begin with Kate. Tell us your name and what grade you're in and what you're doing.
My name is Kate Bamberg. I'm 15 years old. I'm in 10th grade at Newtown High School, and I'm the co-president of a club at my school called Global Voice. We are a human rights activism group, and basically we do a lot of fundraisers for issues we think are important in today's world, and our main goal is to educate kids and the youth and spread awareness about different issues and that they can make a difference too.
Amar?
Hello, I'm Margashe, and last year we worked, me, Bianca, and Ms. Gans, along with a bunch of other students at Gates. We worked a lot on educating ourselves about not only Darfur but the Holocaust, and seeing what people could have done. And now we're seeing that in this age we have a chance to do something, and we want to do it.
Great. Patrice? Sorry, Bianca?
I'm Bianca. I'm 14 years old, and I go to Newtown High School, and I was also in Gates last year, and we really stressed about how important it is that we're the generation that can actually stop these horrors from actually happening, and it's a shame that no one is really helping.
Patrice?
Hi, my name's Patrice Gans. I teach at Newtown Middle School, and I teach the Gifted and Talented program, which we call GATES. And last year, and the year before, and this year as well, I've been working with my 8th grade students to teach them about genocide and about the importance of taking a stand.
Fabulous, fabulous. And you're their teacher.
Yes.
And you have good students. You're doing something right.
Yeah, I'm very proud of my students.
Now let's start with here, Amar Agashe and Bianca Crudo. You have won awards for the editorials that you've written. They've been published, and I'd like you to share excerpts of them, if you will, to educate our listening audience about the situation in Darfur.
All right. Prejudice, racism, stereotypes. Yes, all of these words are appalling. Yet there is a word that is more brutal than them all. It is genocide. Genocide has happened, and it is still happening today in Darfur, Sudan. Why is it necessary for the public to intervene? It is simple. There is no such thing as an innocent bystander. We are not at a neutral standpoint. It is unimaginable to perceive how one can learn of the tragic occurrences in the Holocaust and then show hypocrisy by responding to the situation with, "It's not my problem." It is everybody's problem. The survivors of the Holocaust wanted us to remember and never forget. Yet that is exactly what we are doing. Imagine an entire section missing at Yankee Stadium on a beautiful April morning. According to crisisgroup.org, as many as 5,000 innocent people are eradicated every month in Darfur.